How to do a Clickbank affiliate marketing with free traffic. Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in this video, we will talk about how to do a Clickbank affiliate marketing with free traffic. However, before we start our countdown, we would appreciate it if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel and also press the bell icon. So let's get started. If you're new to affiliate marketing or e-commerce, you probably don't have the kind of traffic that some veteran marketers have. Of course, as a new affiliate, shelling out mad cash for paid traffic is intimidating and not always the safest way to get visitors to an offer page. To give you a leg up, we've compiled this list of tips and tactics on how to get free traffic. What is free traffic? So, before we dive into different ways to get free traffic, we have to come clean. There's not really any such thing as free traffic. Not exactly. Thomas McMahon, Senior Clickbank Business Development Manager, explains, there's not going to be a lot of true free traffic anymore. There's going to have to be some amount of work put in to earn traffic. You might not have to pay money for it, or at least not much money, but it's going to take some sweat equity to gain a traffic source that you can then leverage to make money. Still, there are ways to get free or very cheap traffic online, as long as you're willing to put in the time and effort to get it. The 6 types of traffic online. There are several categories of traffic identified in Google Analytics. Whether you intend to have your own website or not, it's helpful to understand these different traffic channels so you can decide which ones to focus your efforts on. As you can see in this Google Analytics screenshot, there are 6 primary traffic channels. Direct traffic, traffic from bookmarks or your URL typed in the browser. Organic search traffic, traffic from unpaid search engine results, primarily Google. Referral traffic, traffic coming from links on other websites. Social traffic, traffic coming from links on social media, both free and paid. Email traffic, traffic coming from links in emails. Paid traffic, traffic coming from paid search ads. Now, virtually all of these channels can be free except for paid traffic for obvious reasons. But in practice, you may still choose to pay in order to fully leverage the power of these channels. While there are several possible sources of free traffic, we want to keep it simple. Here are the 3 best ways to gain free traffic. Traffic source number 1, blog SEO. Focusing on SEO and blog growth will help you build an organic source of traffic. While generating organic traffic from Google is not as easy as it was 10 years ago, it is still doable, but it requires you to focus on a specific niche. Even then, you're going to need a website, plus a lot of time to write blogs. You can always hire freelance content writers, but the good ones will cost you. As you plan for the kind of content you're going to feature on your website, remember that you're trying to rank for highly specific long-tail keywords. Niching down will help you rank faster, but how can you pinpoint the kinds of keywords you should target to beat the competition? We recommend using tools like Ahrefs, SEMrush, CoFinder, and Google Search Console. Of these 4, Google Search Console is the only totally free one. Personally, in my workflow as content manager with Clickbank, I spend most of my time bouncing between Search Console and Ahrefs, which is the most used search tool out there and one of the largest website crawlers, second only to Google. CoFinder is best for finding long-tail keywords with a lower level of competition. This is a good investment for those who are trying to identify the best niche to gain traction and traffic in. When it comes down to leveraging the SEO and blog channel for traffic, there are a few priorities to focus on. Traffic source number 2, social media. After you have a website running with a little bit of content, you'll find that social media is one of the best ways to promote your content and build new connections. Social media is also a quality organic traffic source. Well, some might call it free, but this is really where the term sweat equity comes in. Nobody is entitled to a following on social media. You have to earn it. Sure, it doesn't require cash up front, but building a following on LinkedIn or through a Facebook group is not an overnight task. It takes trust, good content, and patience as you figure out what resonates with your audience and what doesn't. Because there are so many different social networks out there, it's important for you to narrow in on the right platforms. Here are a few things to keep in mind. Your target audience is probably most active on just 2 or 3 social media sites. Do your research and figure out whether Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, or another site is the biggest draw for your audience. Deliver value before trying to extract it. Unlike with paid ads, social media exists as a place for people to connect and have fun. Most users aren't looking to be sold to. So you have to provide value in the form of informational or entertaining content before posting anything promotional. Social sites don't like to send people away. Traffic isn't just important for your business, it's important for the social media sites as well. As a result, their algorithms don't tend to show a lot of love for posts that link out to other websites. Traffic source number 3, email marketing. It would be a drastic oversight if you didn't use your new website to collect email addresses from your visitors as soon as it's up and running. This is the first step to building an email list and earning free traffic for your promotions. The rule of thumb in this industry is that each email address on your list is worth $1 per month. So an email list of 10,000 would equate to $10,000 per month. Like the blog, email is also a marketing channel that you own and control. One of the best ways you can collect email addresses is through gated content or a subscribe function. Here's how it's done. Gated content. Gated content is any valuable content like an ebook, a guide, cheat sheet, etc. that is accessible behind a form that requires a visitor's email address to access. If you're working with a landing page builder like HubSpot, building the functionality behind gated content is relatively easy. Once a visitor gives you their email address, you can start sending them emails with content and promotions. But a word to the wise, these emails have to be good, like really good. Otherwise, your email list will dwindle as people unsubscribe. Subscribe function. As you add content to your website, you can give visitors the option to subscribe to your email list to stay up to date on your content and promotions. This is similar to gated content, but you're not incentivizing visitors with any particular piece of content, just your overall content goodness in general. This tactic can be more difficult, however. These users aren't as likely to unsubscribe after they receive their initial deal. So this was our today's video. I hope you all liked this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe my channel. And also share it with your friends and family. We will be back soon with a new video. Till then, keep supporting and take care.